My name's Abby Watson and I'm the founder of Love Your Birth. Now, I started my hypnobirthing business in 2015 and at the time I had 2 children under 2. Starting a business felt a really big step and I had no experience of setting up a business and certainly no experience of running one. But I knew that the potential benefits of being self-employed and working around my family would be worth taking the plunge. And I also had this huge fire in my belly to talk and spread the word about hypnobirthing. Actually, my own experience of hypnobirthing came from my own births. In 2012, I was pregnant with my first baby. And I was absolutely petrified. I was excited to have a baby, but petrified at this massive ordeal that everybody had told me that I need to go through. And thank goodness that I stumbled across hypnobirthing. And although a little bit reluctant, because the word sounded, well, a bit weird, I signed up for a course, dragged my husband along with me, and it changed everything for us. I went from petrified to feeling really confident about the birth. And I'm so privileged to say that my birth was the most incredible experience of my life. And I could not wait to go on and do it again. I couldn't wait to shout about it from the rooftops. And it was after having my second baby, just 17 months later, that I went to train to do this. Now, building my business has been fun. It has been challenging. So I really understand the journey that we must go on to build a thriving business that supports your life. And that is what I am so excited to share with you. Now, when I first trained, the whole approach that many hypnobirthing trainers had at the time of training people to sit and speak at a couple did not sit right with me. As a former secondary school teacher, I knew that people do not absorb information that way, and certainly I would not feel comfortable doing that and feel like I'd made a very good job. So from the very beginning, I made my course my own. I put my own stamp on it. I thought about how I would make it more interactive, more engaging. I wanted the couples in front of me to have the light bulb moments themselves instead of spoon feeding them, and that's exactly what I did. Over the years, my course evolved. I worked with various brands, but they never felt like me. And finally, I totally took the step to go in alone, making my course independent from any other brands. And I have been so privileged to have worked with so many expectant parents and so grateful for hearing their wonderful birth stories. I wanted to make hypnobirthing for all births, and I was very keen to weave that through my course, and very keen that my couples felt that they were equipped for whatever happened, although they would feel confident that they certainly could stack the odds in their favour of having the birth that they planned. So that's what I've been doing for 5 years. But as well as that, over the last couple of years, I've been mentoring and supporting other hypnobirthing teachers to get more clients in their business and also make their own courses feel like them. So I feel so excited to be finally taking the step to train people from scratch, because I know that I've got a really great understanding of what hypnobirthing teachers need when they set up their own business. I'm very certain that I know what support they need, what guidance they need. And I'm so excited to be finally taking that plunge. So now I've got 4 children and I run my business around a crazily busy life, but that is the wonderful thing about being self-employed, and that's the wonderful thing about hypnobirthing. We get to pick our hours and we get to pick and choose when we work and when we don't. So it has worked perfectly around my growing, or should I say grown, family.